Hi, this is Sarah Airy, President and founder of ReFutureYourLife.com, where I help people release their fears, limiting beliefs, and wounds from the past, creating a future that wasn't possible before. I was working with a client recently and realized that she had a real intention of the agenda for our session and the healing that she was doing. And that comes up pretty often in my work. Sometimes the entire first session is helping people relax and get into a space of allowing and accepting. And while I was working with her, I had a thought of a demonstration that really helped her understand just what it was she was doing and why it wasn't effective. And it cleared things up, and we were able to go on and have a really productive session. So I want to share that with you now because this doesn't apply just to sessions working with me. It applies to life and to how we live our lives. Now, I invite you to do this along with me. I'm going to be using my hand. For one thing, that's something you can see easily on the screen. And you can use your hand. It doesn't matter which one. Switch off if you want to. If you have a problem with your hands or that's not comfortable for you, you're welcome to use something like tightening your calf muscle. The point of this is just to feel in your body and to see the effect of different mindsets. And I'll lead you through those. But just experience it. See what happens. Now, if you want to just watch, that's perfectly okay. You don't have to do it with me. But keep in mind that how we do anything is how we do everything. So if you want, just look at your life and see if there are places where you sit back and watch when really you want to be participating. Now, it's perfectly okay, as I said, to sit back and watch this. If you don't want to participate, that's fine. What I'm inviting you to do is to make a conscious choice about it. Decide if this really is something that you just want to watch, or is this just what you always do? So, if you're playing along, close your hand. You don't have to just squeeze it really tight, but close it firmly. If you have long fingernails, you can do like this so you're not digging into your hand. But close your hand firmly and then look at it and think or even say out loud, I have to open my hand. I have to open my hand. I have to open my hand. My hand has to open. Did your hand open? No, mine didn't either. In fact, if anything, my hand got tighter. So when we have an agenda for a situation, another person, ourselves, our bodies, and we stick to that agenda, we actually are preventing the thing that we want. Okay, so let's try another tactic. Let's go with a little judgment. Hand, this is so bad that you're not opening. I'm telling you to open. I need you to open, and you're not. Just add a little guilt. Now, if you were a good hand, you would open. You see this other hand? See how open it is and all the things that it can do? If you were really a good hand, you would be open too. Did your hand open? No, mine didn't either. It just kind of sat there. Okay, let's try something else. Let's feel sorry for it. And I know why you're closed. I know it really is hard for you to open. All those things that you experienced, all those times you got hurt, no wonder you're closed. Poor thing. This just probably will never happen for you. What now? Anything? No, still closed. Okay, let's try this. Hand, I love you. I truly, deeply love you. Open or closed. I appreciate all the things you've done for me. All the times you've tied my shoes, fed me, gotten me dressed, all the things that are just too numerous for me to go through. I appreciate all of that, and I appreciate you. I don't know why you're closed, but I know that there must be a good reason for this. And if you want to open, if you want to stretch and feel what that's like, then I'm here to support you. I love you. I love you. Is your hand open? Could you feel your love for your hand? How did that feel compared to the other things that we did? How do you think it would feel to your whole body to love it? Or your life? Or the people you're in relationship with? Yourself? You know, sometimes in life things come up in life or inside of us that are uncomfortable. They just feel bad. And so we do things to distract ourselves and not have to look at them and not have to experience them. And we just push them away from us. But there are a couple of things that happen when we do that. When we push something down, what we're doing is, first of all, we're going to have to distract ourselves so that we don't see and don't feel what's going on. So we do things like we eat when we're not hungry. We drink, we might smoke, we might play computer games, spend an hour on Facebook, write emails, do everything except what it is that, except noticing what it is that's going on inside of us. And the other thing is when we're pushing something down, we're staying engaged with it. We're staying connected to it. And not only that, but we're putting pressure on it. Now, if you've ever shaken a soda bottle that's closed, you know what can happen when pressure builds. Once there's a release, it can just go everywhere and make a huge mess. And that's what we're doing in our lives. We wonder why we explode in anger, or why we dive into that cake, or whatever it is. And it's because of the way we are keeping things out of our consciousness. We're not allowing them, we're not accepting them. Now, I know that can feel really big when you're dealing with big stuff in your life. I know that from my own experience, and I know it from working with so many clients. And that's where I can help you. That's where it can really make a difference. First of all, to have access to the energy techniques that I can teach you. And also to have someone there with you, supporting you, believing in you, holding that safe space where you can say and be anything. So the next time you find your muscles tensing or finding yourself trying to control a situation, think about what effect that has and what difference you can make by loving and allowing and accepting. Have a great day.